Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Rebels offense comes on the field first today. First, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. Kirk, this, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today.
He'll hand it off. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Out past the 30. At the 10. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
He'll try to run it in on first and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Missouri's offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Looking downfield, it's Cook. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. And there's the handoff. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And the Rebels will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made after the completion. No huddle here for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
To throw, it's Cook. He's running out of time here. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. 1st half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Trying to find room. It's Bentley. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. With the return, it's Burden. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The completion makes it 2nd and short. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running past the 45. breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Grab behind the line. It's pre-scoring. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
2nd down now after the sack. Back to throw. It's Dart. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Watkins. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The Rebels will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. On the return, it's Burden. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the...
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this off.
Looking to throw it deep. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Missouri. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Watkins. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. And the Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, the swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
So at the end of 1, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Caught behind the line. It's Bentley. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Grab behind the line. It's Watkins. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the Rebels will line up to kick it away. Bringing it back, it's Burden. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. He'll pitch it. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The pocket. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The shotgun running play call. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To the air, it's Cook. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Missouri now operating in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And this one is right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Rebels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They're going to run it here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Got him for a sack, a big play, made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. And the Rebels will have to kick this away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. When he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. They'll run it here. Fighting him off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we see.
He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. No chance to catch it.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Return begins inside the 10. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
Back to throw. It's Dart. Pressure is coming. Pass caught. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Tackle made after a big gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
And the Rebels looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback drops back, looking to the end zone, and it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return, but they snuck out the drive with the takeaway.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. It's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Missouri.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
See if they can convert the point after. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Trying the old counter play here. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate who'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the 3rd. Good enough for the first down to the 37. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Cook. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
On third down, he drops to throw. A bullet, but it's incomplete, brings up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Running it back, it's Watkins. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fighting off the defender. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Grab behind the line. It's pre-scoring. Oh, and he breaks free. He's got room to run now. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ole. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the extra point was up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Breaking free at the 35. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Cook. Quick throw over the middle. It's caught downfield. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
A gain sets up a third down play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff. Working with the lead, it comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver. And the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete with a very quick throw. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Dropping back, it's Cook. Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
A quick throw out left, complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Can they pick up the first on the ground? Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. This offense really clicking.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Cook. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Punt team ready to boot it away. With the return, it's Watkins. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. It's a shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And Kirk, it's Missouri with the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Dart. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball in his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. Good enough for first down yardage. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
What a game for this offensive line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day.
Got space looking for the end zone here. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Prescorn. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? That one moves the ball across the 40.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Cook. Receiver makes the catch. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Snags the quick throw. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They'll stop him. For a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Looking to throw. It's Dark. Who makes the grab. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And the Rebels looking to run some tempo here. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Made the defense look slow that time. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast. But I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
We'll call for the fair catch here. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. And they'll They'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll ride the back again here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Cook. That's a bullet pass to the left side. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Missouri. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he pulls in the catch. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Watkins. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Rebels with 1st and 10 here. Dropping back. It's Dart. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to chuck it again. Caught near the sticks. It's Wells. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And the Rebels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The sack sets up 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds his man. It's Bentley. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this.